All right, just left the UNconference, pretty wiped, but I want to try to give you guys at least a brief summary of some of the presentations that I saw. So the first was from a group called Plan B. B as in Bitcoin, of course. And they're mostly like a website. They're an archive of educational materials of all things Bitcoin related. And the majority of it is free. They do have some more like in-depth courses that you can purchase. So that was really cool. Two German guys talking about that. Next we had Project Bitcoin, and they work with veterans. As we all know, the veteran community is just tragically underserved, and the suicide rate is just way too high. So this group is working with veterans to give them hope through Bitcoin. Not just teaching them how to use it, but teaching them that there is an alternative to centralized money and this fiat scheme that we're all a part of, which is funding these proxy wars. If Bitcoin was the currency of the United States, and you can't print Bitcoin the way you can print dollars, there would be no way to fund these proxy wars. Like, all of these wars are contingent upon the Fed's ability to create money out of thin air, which is really just putting the bill on future generations. So this is like a really inspiring concept for veterans. If there's any group that is more anti-war, they're the most anti-war, it's people that have already seen war firsthand for themselves. And, a lot of these people just don't have a whole lot to live for right now and need some hope and need some inspiration. And this group, Project Bitcoin, is doing just that. So that was really awesome presentation. We also heard from a teacher. She was an ex-professor in the traditional institutionalized school system, but she got fed up with that. And when she was learning about Bitcoin and the decentralized nature of Bitcoin, she applied that to education, and homeschooling was the solution that she came to. So now she's a private tutor, and she also does homeschool consulting, trying to create guilds of families that are all trying to homeschool together. And I think this is a great idea. Education needs to be decentralized as well. So yeah, some really great presentations. After lunch, we had a little breakout session of a couple of us all discussing what are the best ways for a company to pay their employees in Bitcoin. As far as we can tell, there isn't such a platform, and there's definitely a need for it. So we were just kind of brainstorming how this might work. A couple of the hurdles that we are aware of are, having to report payments to the IRS or to, for tax purposes. Also, like the fluctuation in the price of Bitcoin. You can't pay one employee today and another employee tomorrow, because the price of Bitcoin might be different just in that short amount of time. So definitely a complicated problem to figure out, but it was a fun brainstorming session. So day one down. I have 3 more days of this. That was just the UNconference hosted by Me Premier Bitcoin. Tomorrow is an even bigger conference called Adopting Bitcoin Conference. This is the second year that this conference is happening here in El Salvador. And this one's going to be big. There's like hundreds of speakers planned on 4 different stages. And I'm actually going to be representing Mi Primero Bitcoin as media there. So I'm going to be getting video and photo and talking to people, getting interviews, hopefully. So hopefully I get some good sleep tonight because I have 3 more days of conferences coming up. Woo!